Is DeMar DeRozan the MVP right now? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, this is League Talk, and my name is Emmanuel Camia. On here, I make videos pertaining to the NBA. I give my thoughts, opinions, and break things down analytically, and just give hot takes. So if you're into that kind of thing, then this is the channel for you. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and make sure to leave your thoughts down in the comments below. And let's jump into the video. DeMar DeRozan. That is the whole video. Now, folks, I knew DeMar DeRozan was good, but I had no idea he had this in him. Ever since DeMar DeRozan was traded to the Chicago Bulls last offseason, the man has turned into his airness Michael Jordan himself. I don't know what they have in the water out in Chicago, but it definitely isn't what San Antonio puts in their water supply. I still can't believe that last offseason, DeMar DeRozan was up for grabs in a trade to the Lakers, and the Los Angeles Lakers still opted to not trade for him and instead elect to trade for a aging Russell Westbrook, who has proven to be a nightmare and a headache for the Lakers and LeBron. And I can bet you that this keeps LeBron up at night for a few hours, because oh man, oh god damn, DeMar DeRozan is balling. He's that guy for real. Now, just a few days ago, I made a video about the MVP race in the NBA right now, and I even gave my opinions on who I thought was the clear-cut frontrunner or MVP of the season as so far. I'll leave a link in the description below. If you guys are interested, I suggest you go watch that video. It's a very good watch. But anyways, in that video, I proclaimed that Joel Embiid was the clear-cut MVP frontrunner ahead of his contemporary Nikola Jokic. And even though I made a very compelling case, I think, why Joel Embiid is the #1 guy to be the MVP this season, there was one guy on a list that I forgot to mention, that I stupidly didn't even mention. And I admit, for how well DeMar DeRozan has been playing all season, not just recently, I mean all season, I mean from the jump. From when the season started, DeMar DeRozan has been showing up, and it was stupid of me to not even consider him, not even put him on an MVP list. So I'm here today to right that wrong. I'm here to make the case as to why DeMar DeRozan should be the MVP, or at the very least be a frontrunner with Joel Embiid for the MVP. #1, over the course of the season, DeMar DeRozan has become the clutchest man in the league and has become the most important player on his team. He has become the de facto go-to man for the Chicago Bulls, and his teammates look to him and defer to him and give him the ball when they are in hot waters. When push comes to shove and someone has to make a tough shot, they look to DeMar DeRozan. And time again, not only has DeMar DeRozan stepped up to the challenge, he has delivered time in and time out every single time. The guy has like 4 buzzer beaters or game-winning buckets this season. One against the Lakers that he shot over that guy, LeBron James.
We're in the Movado last minute of tonight's game, and DeRozan hits! Bulls lead!
One against the Wizards, in which he shot, right? It was, I think the one against the Wizards was the best one, because in context, the Wizards were up right after Kyle Kuzma made a very crucial clutch bucket with like 5 seconds remaining. DeMar DeRozan gets the ball, goes, and answers right back.
Here's Beal with a screen from Gill. Out to Kuzma for 3. Oh, and he hits. And the Bulls feeds DeRozan. DeRozan, pump fake for the win. Got it again! At the buzzer!
Gets the game winner. And then again, last night, DeMar DeRozan puts the Bulls on his back and gets the game winner against the Atlanta Hawks.
Let's see if they double team him, get the ball out of his hands. DeRozan fires for the lead. Compton's finest does it again. Oh my goodness. I told you, DeMar DeRozan time, they didn't double him until he was in the air, Adam.
I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's because it's colder in Chicago. It's like the dude has ice in his veins now. He turned into Jordan, a killer instinct. Like, I know Kobe Bryant was a mentor of DeMar DeRozan, as Kobe was a mentor of a lot of players in the league today. guys like Kyrie Irving, guys like Devin Booker, DeMar DeRozan, they all looked up to Kobe Bryant. I think Kobe would be smiling down on DeMar right now. What DeMar has turned into revived his career, because DeMar used to be in Toronto and DeMar never had this in him. Had DeMar ever had this killer instinct in him in Toronto, the Toronto Raptors would have beaten LeBron in one of the many playoff series that they faced off in. But I don't know where he's gotten this. I don't know where he's gotten the confidence from. But oh man, that guy's balling out. The guy's showing us just who he can be, and I'm here for it. And not only that, over the course of the last 8 games that DeMar's played, these are the numbers that he's been averaging. These are insane right here. That's crazy right there. That's MVP caliber, best player in the league caliber type of numbers. That's right up there with the likes of Joel Embiid, LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And on the season, DeMar DeRozan has been averaging 28.2 points per game, 5.2 rebounds per game, and 5.1 assists per game. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but before the season started, I made this prediction. And I'll leave a link in a description to the video in which I made this prediction in. I said that pairing up Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Lonzo Ball was going to be super beneficial for the Chicago Bulls. This is before the season started. I said the Chicago Bulls were going to be really great. And the reason why was because I said a pass-first playmaker like Lonzo Ball paired with 2 great wing scorers like DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine was going to be incredible for the Bulls. And where are the Bulls now? Sitting at the top of the Eastern Conference, #1 seed. And that leads me into the biggest thing that DeMar DeRozan has working for him in his case for the MVP. And that is the fact that his team, the Chicago Bulls, are the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. And this is very important. And this is why I think it's important. Last year, where were the Chicago Bulls? They were irrelevant. DeMar DeRozan comes in now with Lonzo Ball. DeMar DeRozan has had more impact on the Bulls than Lonzo Ball has. They go to #1 in the Eastern Conference. And that matters to me because I've been saying it for a while now that the Eastern Conference has gotten really strong. This is a strong conference now. This is not the same conference that LeBron used to have his way with and go to 8 straight finals. No, that's not what it is anymore. There are at least 6 teams in the Eastern Conference that can make a legitimate case, a legitimate run at the NBA Finals. Chicago Bulls, Milwaukee Bucks, Philadelphia 76ers, Brooklyn Nets, Cleveland Cavaliers, Miami Heat. So this conference is no walk in the park anymore. And for a team that was irrelevant last year to shoot up to the top of a star-studded conference speaks volumes. It speaks to the impact and the importance that DeMar DeRozan has had on the Bulls. And it speaks to why he should be one of the front runners for the MVP as of right now. In my opinion, DeMar DeRozan is ahead of Nikola Jokic in the MVP race, and it's neck and neck between him and Joel Embiid. What Joel Embiid has him beat is Joel Embiid is averaging just slightly better stats. What he has Joel Embiid beat is that his team is the #1 seed, and they've been the #1 seed all year. The #2 spot has changed multiple times. It's been the 76ers, it's been the Bucks, it's been the Nets, it's also been the Miami Heat. The #1 spot has remained constant. It's been the Chicago Bulls. That's where DeMar is making his case. And it speaks volume to both of those guys, right? Because both Joel Embiid and DeMar DeRozan, if you were to take them off their team for 5 games, they would lose 5 straight games. And that speaks volume to the importance that both of these guys have to their team. That is the MVP by definition. So I think it's high time that we give DeMar DeRozan his respect, and that is including me. I was stupid for not even giving DeMar DeRozan the proper respect, the proper admiration that he deserves for the incredible body of work that he's put up all season. Right? And so I hope this video rights that wrong. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on DeMar DeRozan. I'm super excited to continue watching him. So yeah, if you watched to the end of this video, thank you. And if you like this kind of content, then this is the channel for you. So make sure to hit the subscribe button hit the subscribe button. Now make sure to hit the subscribe button. Leave a like, guys. Leave your thoughts down in the comments. Who do you think is your MVP right now? I want to hear it all. Leave it all down in the comments below. And click here to watch Is Zion Williamson a Bust? And aside from that, see you next time, kids.